I want to start by saying I'm a conspiracy theorist. I believe Roswell was a government cover-up of an alien crashed spaceship. I believe Kennedy was the assassination was the result of a conspiracy, probably among the CIA, the Mafia, and Lyndon Johnson. I believe the government to this very day covers up the fact that there is extraterrestrial life. It is buzzing our planet. They are visiting us. They are abducting people, doing experiments. I believe that 9/11 was an inside job conducted by the principals of the Bush administration. And I believe that there is an elite cabal who is attempting to run and take over the world. Now, having said that, in 1910, John D. Rockefeller, one of the cabal, made his wealth in petroleum. He was always looking for ways to sell more oil. And he surveyed the landscape. And of course, at this time, cars were all getting popular, and they were selling a lot of oil that way.
Okay, so I need to ask you something else.
Boating, or the steamship industry eventually required oil. There were a lot of ways to sell oil. But he found that one of the major ways to move more oil was the pharmaceutical industry. So in 1910, John D. Rockefeller commissioned the formation of the AMA. And the mission of the AMA was to consolidate and grow the power of the allopathic profession, which in those days was the only profession pushing pharmaceutical drugs. Back in those days, there was the allopathy, osteopathy, naturopathy, homeopathy, and us. So Rockefeller's idea was, let's start this AMA, let's promote the selling of drugs, and let's wipe these other people out. So what I want to raise your awareness about tonight is that since at least 1910, your profession has been suppressed, to say the least. If you ever wondered why certain things are happening that don't make sense, it's because of this conspiracy. The conspiracy is put you out of business. In 1985, we had a court case that literally verified everything we had always known. And that court case was the Wilk case. Wilk versus AMA, right? We won. What did we win? I haven't seen anything yet. The other professions, by the way, osteopathy, in 1958, did what some of our colleagues are trying to do today. They went totally allopathic. Is there any doubt that there's a part of our profession that wants to do that? See, we have to maintain chiropractic as drug-free at all cost. Yes, go ahead. And the reason is that once one state passes so-called prescriptive rights, then we're going to have big problems, because today osteopathy is nothing but a shadow of allopathy. They have literally no more philosophy, no more principle, and that is the very pattern that these, I call them pharmapractors, that's the very model that they're following to take us down that road. Naturopathy is licensed, I think, in 5 or 6 states. Homeopathy, very similar. But chiropractic, this is different. We've succeeded. we have, in fact, thrived in spite of some of the most vicious, powerful suppression known to mankind. And why is that? What I'm about to tell you may be the most important thing you can ever hear as a chiropractor. The reason we have not been destroyed is because of something BJ called the big idea. See, this is a big idea. This isn't a few people running around cracking bones. This isn't students graduating, getting out, starting a career, living some kind of a prosperous, maybe upper middle class life. This is about an idea that once you get it, it takes you over. It rules your life. This is an idea that once you understand what you are doing, you will never be the same again. BJ said chiropractic is bigger than medicine. The idea of medicine is what? Heal, right? But medicine doesn't heal. Chiropractic, when applied by a chiropractor with the right intent, allows the body to heal. So the big idea is much better, much bigger than medicine. BJ said chiropractic is bigger than government. What's the idea of government? I'm beginning to wonder. The ideal of government is to create an environment where the people can live in peace and can conduct their business in a manner that everyone wins. That's the ideal of government. But why is chiropractic bigger than government? Because a person who gets in touch with that power within needs no governing. When you are motivated and inspired and activated from inside out, from above down, inside out, you will do the right thing. You don't need anybody to tell you how to treat others. You don't need anyone to tell you what's right and what's wrong. BJ knew that when you get in touch with that, we talked about it earlier, that's something extra, right? When you get in touch with that power within, you don't need any governing. BJ said chiropractic is bigger than religion. What's religion about? It's about man getting in touch with God, but maybe more importantly, God getting in touch with man. Chiropractic is all about the chiropractor channeling this innate intelligence, ultimately this universal intelligence that connects us all, that thing that is set free when we give that adjustment. We are literally agents of connecting God and human beings. Does that make sense? When you give that adjustment, the power that made the body can heal the body. The power that made the body can then begin to flow through the body and through that mind. I heard a great quote just recently. Nothing great was ever achieved in the comfort zone. So my challenge to you is work to get this big idea. Listen to the people who have the big idea. Connect with the people who have the big idea. Get out of the comfort zone. Realize that despite the suppression that we have been under, we are still thriving. We're still growing. We are still achieving victories. We're still changing lives, person by person, office by office, state by state, country by country. Thank you.